Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Well, it's Monday morning here, getting some rain, which is nice because it's keeping this heat down a little bit, but afraid that sun's going to come out in a bit and it's going to get blazing. I just got back from the gym a little while ago, having myself a green smoothie. Doing a lot of these green smoothies these days. As I said in the video. Anyhow, now that I'm in Alabama, I wanted to talk today about is this raw vegan lifestyle expensive and maybe some tips and stuff. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button now, click on the little bell and check send notifications so you will stay subscribed to the channel. If my eyes don't line up here, I'm still kind of getting used to this. I seem to have a problem with the microphone on one side of my camera, so with it facing me, it doesn't get great sound, so bear with me. Okay, since I've been here in Alabama, you know, I've been here, tomorrow will be 2 weeks. I'm kind of getting into my rhythm here, figuring out how I'm going to do this thing, where I'm going to buy, how I'm going to buy, and what have you. I went out this morning. So yeah, I don't know where you live. Somebody out there is going to probably have some reason they can't do, or they don't have available to them anything. Sometimes people, man, maybe, I don't know. I don't really know. It's kind of that awkward situation sometimes when some people live in places that do seem sort of hostile to this lifestyle when they're telling me, okay, we don't have any fruit, we don't have any vegetables here. I'm like, okay, maybe if you want to be raw vegan, but we do the best we can. And I'm in a little town in rural Alabama, so I think it'll be a little bit more relatable to you now. Bananas are always kind of the base, the core of my eating, where I know that I get enough calories in the day. The banana scene here, it tends to be, God, bananas are about 69 cents a pound at the couple of places I shop. Now, when you eat a ton of bananas like I do, that can actually get a little bit pricey. But you know what? Let me throw this in before I, go further. Even at 69 cents a pound, when you start really doing the math and you have a meal that's pretty much bananas and greens, even at 69 cents a pound, it's not like you're breaking the bank. I mean, I think back on when I was on the standard American diet, the kind of money I spent on food. And, I don't know. I guess if you're eating garbage, I didn't eat garbage. I didn't tend to eat just cheap stuff even back then. Yeah, you can go, I just got back from Walmart. You can walk into Walmart and they put it right by the front door and you can get a big pizza, a huge pizza for like $6. So it tempts people. But anyhow, even in the past, I didn't just eat cheap box food. So it costs money. All right, 69 cents a pound. That is pricey though, as many bananas as I eat. So I've kind of started getting in the rhythm. We have a little curb market here in town. And I went out this morning because I want to go there about maybe a couple of times a week, so I know they have bananas right now and I know when they're going to ripen and I know their patterns. Well, I hit it just right this morning. They had a sale table of bananas and I got I think I got about 25 bananas for $2.64, which is about a dime a piece. That's what I love. That's a pretty much, maybe a little bit more at some places, but that's about what I was paying in Costa Rica, about 10 cents for a banana. All right, there we go. The base is taken care of there. Lots of bananas, doing sale tables, going around to your local stores, and seeing what they have for sale where you can lower your costs. Greens. I'm getting greens here, and no, it's not organic. I don't have organic right now. The organic person out there, there's always that organic. Is it organic? Is it organic? I wish I could. That's what I'm up here doing, making a ton of money so I can get back down to where I want to live and eat organic all the time. But no, it's not organic. But I am getting, I get bags of kale. I get bags of spinach. I get a pretty big bag of spinach for about $2.50. Actually, it's not huge. It's about 16 ounces or whatever, but you make do. I get the kale. I'm eating the lettuce. The lettuce can be a little bit pricey if I'm not, kind of paying attention there too. So I'm learning to pay attention. I'm learning to get into the rhythms of the stores in my area. Walmart has lettuce, but they generally have you don't see a lot of heads of lettuce there. They mostly have stuff in plastic and it tends to just taste kind of funny. Oh, and also too, let me throw that disclaimer out there. Yeah, I'm in a small town where Walmart and there's one other store. So for all the anti-Walmart people that picket and boycott, yeah, not an option here. So, but yeah, those lettuces, I don't know, there's just something after you eat good lettuce all the time, they just have sulfites or something that they put in there or whatever. I don't really dig them. So I'm starting to see red leaf lettuce, but it's not there all the time. So I have to keep my eyes open, grab that when I can. Let me throw this in here too, because then this will appeal to the people that are, that are just like kind of talking about how expensive it is to be fully raw vegan all the time. So I just want to, introduce some ideas, some tips. So, you got bananas. You can pretty much get bananas where you are. You can get greens. I mean, those are cheap. I'm like I said, right now, this is probably a 6 or 7 banana smoothie. I had another one earlier, so this is like almost a major meal for me. This is about a 7 banana smoothie. I've got some spinach in here. What else? Well, my chia seeds that we don't really count. Well, we do count that. I try to buy chia seeds as cheaply as possible. But anyway, what I'm trying to get to here is I'm going to guesstimate, if I'm getting my bananas for 10 cents a piece, 70 cents, 70 cents, maybe I don't know, maybe $1 of spinach. So you see what I'm saying? I'm getting like a lot of good stuff in here for probably even, okay, let's say I'm buying expensive bananas. Even at that, this is no more than a $3 or $4 smoothie. Now, you go to your little commercial places and you're paying $6 for a decent smoothie that's a lot smaller and doesn't have the nutrients packed in, doesn't have a lot of greens, have a lot of good stuff packed in like this. So right there, if you're living in a place and you can get bananas and greens, those green smoothies, or just like, if you want to eat it, eating the bananas, make it, using the spinach in salads, however you want to use it. But the bananas and greens, that's the base. So I'm finding I can get them reasonably inexpensive. Now around here, and they're not going to be local, but pretty much if I remember correctly, I can get strawberries a lot of the year here. I can get blueberries a lot of the year here. Yeah, some of them are coming from California. So I've got, it's not just bananas. I haven't really eaten any melons yet. It's just, I've been busy. I've been going here and there, but there will be melons around. Peaches. Now, they're not super economical, but they're not crazy expensive either. I'm paying about $1 a piece for peaches. So I've got a decent little variety of fruit going on there. Nothing incredible. Okay, now what I wanted to get at too, like if you really got to do what you got to do to get some calories in, I'm going to just keep talking about those sweet potatoes. The other day, my mom was having some, and it may have been a day that I had some sweet potatoes. I went to the store and I remembered I bought like 5 sweet potatoes for $2. I mean, come on, there's a lot of nutrition in there, and 5 sweet potatoes, you're probably not going to eat 5, but even if you ate all 5, there's $2 right there. You throw some greens in with that, or make the sweet potatoes and put them on top of a salad. But it's good, inexpensive calories to keep you going with good stuff. Like I say, just throwing out some options and stuff there, because I'm sure there's people that are watching that are trying to be fully raw vegan, and then there's some that want to be as raw as possible, but they do have limitations on the budget sometimes. So, basically you got to work at this lifestyle. I see so many people that just seem to, like, they're almost kind of, they want somebody just to lead them around and tell them everything, and like have this program all laid out, what to eat, how to shop, how to do it, how to do everything. You got to work a little bit on this lifestyle. You got to get out. You got to know the rhythm of where you are. You've got to know the places that put fruit on sale. And you do what you can do. There's cheaper recipes and stuff out there. Get away from the gourmet stuff. Adding nuts and it's better for you anyway. When you start doing this gourmet, when you start adding all the nuts and stuff in and the fancy ingredients, that's when it gets a little bit more expensive. So the simpler you keep this lifestyle is probably the least expensive way to do this lifestyle as well. So I don't know. I'll kind of keep, as I'm here, I'll kind of keep updating things and talking about, like, how I'm doing it here and the cost and what have you. But yeah, 2 weeks in, I don't see it as being, terrible. I'll adapt. I won't be eating my tropical fruit, but I think I can pretty much, making a few adjustments, do it for around the same amount of money as I do it down there. So anyhow, just think about it. It's not really, people, like I say, I think they see the fancy ingredients and they see a lot of the stuff. And for the majority of people where they're living, this is not that much more. It may not even be more expensive. It may be less expensive, but I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. It's really hard because I just had a whole totally different mentality about how I would spend my money back in the past. So now I don't. I'm not going to think too much about spending money on good nutrition for myself when I used to not even blink twice to go sit on a bar stool anytime and run it up at least a $30 or $40 bar tab. So anyhow, just my 2 cents worth. Hope your week's off to a great start. If you like this one, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you again tomorrow. Peace.